Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a poor blind man. His daughter, Shim Cheong, was well known among the villagers for her stunning beauty and kind heart. She worked hard every day to help her father, always wearing a warm smile on her face. One day, the blind man took out a painting he had been keeping. In the painting, there was a beautiful couple, and as he looked at the wife, he felt a deep longing and shed tears. Then, something magical happened. The couple in the painting began to move and told the blind man that they would bring him good fortune. From that moment on, miraculous things started happening in Shim Cheong's life. One day, while she was doing laundry by the river, she encountered a huge lion. Although she was terrified, the lion surprisingly began to help her. The lion continued to appear whenever Shim Cheong faced difficulties, providing assistance. One day, news spread that the palace would grant a wish in exchange for 1,000 gold coins. Upon hearing this, Shim Cheong wished to restore her father's sight. Bravely, she decided to sell herself as a slave to obtain the 1,000 gold coins. After offering the 1,000 gold coins to the palace, Shim Cheong pleaded with the king to grant her wish. Touched by her pure tears and sacrifice, the king decided to fulfill her wish. The king and his ministers went to the blind man's house and sprinkled water on his eyes. Miraculously, he could see again. At that moment, the giant lion appeared once more. But this time it transformed into a golden lion, displaying an astonishing sight. The golden lion danced around the king and Shim Cheong to celebrate their happiness, with a dance that seemed to flow with heavenly music, leaving everyone in awe and delight. Captivated by Shim Cheong's pure heart and beauty, the king proposed marriage to her. Shim Cheong accepted and became his queen. Their wedding was a grand affair, and from that day on, they led a happy life filled with love and respect. Meanwhile, even after regaining his sight, the blind man continued to experience wondrous events. His house began to prosper, and his relationships with his neighbors grew even stronger. The villagers warmly watched over Shim Cheong and her father, blessing their good fortune. Even after Shim Cheong left, the golden lion occasionally appeared in the village to look after her father. The lion's dance brought joy and laughter to the villagers, and they all shared in the happiness of their blessings. And so, the king and queen, the blind man, and the villagers all lived happily ever after. Their story remains unforgettable, and is still cherished as a beloved Korean folktale.